Going on to you, Taurus. So you, Taurus, have the High Priestess, which is Taurus and Virgo. The Strength, the Six of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So I want to make this right. So for you, Taurus, right, the High Priestess is a conglomeration of Virgo and Taurus. Both of those zodiac signs together would make this. A lot of you, Taurus, are in a space right now where you're very much so being still. And what I mean by that is getting over the past that you've had recently, right? Past couple of months. I'm not even gonna lie, it's been a rough couple of months for a lot of you, Taurus. A lot of you have had to make some serious change, and Taurus is not necessarily the zodiac sign that wants to go through that type of change or just change in general. So because y'all are fixed earth. So the mere fact that a lot of you are really willing to even make that change, and it actually be a legitimate change in the first place, and not just your mentality, but your personality and how a lot of things very much so change for you, is amazing. A lot of you, Taurus, are very much so internally focused, much more in-house. The value of what it is that you're bringing to the table towards other people. And at the same time, you have the strength, the ability to hold off and say no thank you when it comes to people who try to be in relationships with you, who give you a raw deal. And what I mean by that is holding out or saying no to or not wanting to get to know dysfunctional people. And like a lot of times people will use their looks or they'll use money, one of those two or both, to try to get other people, right? Fame, even it may use fame. So those three things to draw people in, to get them trapped in now a situation where, you know, you went for the bait. A lot of you Taurus understand that you're not going for the bait, and that you do have the ability to say no, hold off from those types of people, you know, because you see that it's a trap. You see that those people are not necessarily content. There's no substance, real substance. There's no joy. Those people are very much so robbed of their peace, which is part of the reason why it is that they have to run game in the first place. And the Six of Wands really speaks to that internal victory that a lot of you Taurus really have earned. And it makes a lot of you Taurus even more joyful of yourselves at the fact that you've earned that. You know what I mean? You actually had to crawl through this pain and this heartbreak and this small space, what felt claustrophobic in your life, to now actually get to this point where it's like you can actually hold off from individuals that are trying to give you a terrible deal and still be a lover at the same time, because you Taurus are lovers, right? Virgo is the healer, Taurus is the lover, right? Capricorn is the world leader. You understand what I'm saying? So the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles also represents this stance that a lot of you Taurus are making, where you're not gonna be disrespectful to your own life. A lot of you Taurus are very much so going to enjoy it. You are enjoying it, and you're not going to be Two of Pentacles. You're not going to be, you know, jumping around and, you know what I'm saying, doing the song and dance and trying to juggle if you should enjoy it, if you shouldn't. And the enemies that you've made along the way are the people who have told you that they don't like you. Because a lot of you Taurus realize that a lot of that stuff is really dysfunctional to be doing that in the first place. And that there's no point in really doing that. The Three of Pentacles is very much so about how a lot of you Taurus have started over. Not started over, but I mean, the mentality is started over. The Nine of Wands is about how, and you've let go of certain things in your life, And now you're more open to change. Listen, I'm changing so much too myself. It's not even funny. You understand? So the earth signs right around now, you got Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius at this current transition, this current point in time, Pluto in Aquarius, excuse me, the last time that Pluto went into Aquarius was the Industrial Revolution, right? So now you have this conjunction, this meeting of the two energies. This is very much so powerful because Pluto represents Plutonian energy, and then you have uranium energy, which is Uranus, right, which is Aquarius. So you have these two energies essentially trying to reform the entire world, our universe as we know it. And for you, Taurus, it definitely has reformed that, right? Because Pluto is ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio is your opposite zodiac sign. So this is about you, Taurus, now learning how to become better with change, learning that, you know, people will enter into your life for a reason, leave your life for a reason. And then the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands now is about how a lot of you Taurus can't really sweat that. You really can't be in a position to continue to hold on to that. Who leaves your life and who doesn't? Because if people are so willing to leave your life over very petty reasons, then a lot of you Taurus realize that those people shouldn't have even been in your life in the first place. The Ace of Wands. So now it's this understanding that a lot of you Taurus have where you need to actually practice this. You realize that you're not going to allow people to make you into the sacrificial bull, because a lot of the times you Taurus will be the sacrificial bull for people where you so much want to love people, but the quality of the people that you love and you're loving don't love you back the way that you want them to, from a more benevolent, altruistic perspective. So the Ace of Wands is about how a lot of you Taurus realize that you can't show this type of attention to just anybody. The Two of Wands and the Hanged Man is about, because people, like I said, are all too ready to have you sacrifice yourself for their expense. And what I mean by that is allow you Taurus to blame yourself, allow, play games, you know what I'm saying? They want you to sit around and wait on them. They out here looking wild, looking like they don't have any common sense. So let's clarify some of these cards. And they're all too happy to bring you down with them. Because a lot of them are out of their mind anyway. They're not, thus playing games. So let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Wow. All you need is the Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Judgment. Oh, I thought you would have got the Ace of Swords. So this is about how a lot of you Taurus, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups speaks to how a lot of you Taurus are in a situation where make sure that the effort and the attention that you're getting in return is very much so reciprocated in your direction. And these people are treating you as a special individual, because a person should not be treating everyone like a romantic interest, right? So make sure that it's specialized towards you, and make sure that they're actually showing an effort. And then you have the Page of Swords and the Judgment, which means how a lot of you Taurus, when you hang around, when you hang around dysfunctional people and you continue to give them excuses for their dysfunctionality, they're going to continue to try to be disrespectful and tear you down. So then you have the Judgment. And the Judgment now represents how this is a situation for you where let those people go. You're going to have to let those people go. And this is where the value is, because you Taurus are very much so a changing zodiac sign where y'all are not being so fixated so much. Y'all are actually learning how to be a little bit more mutable and more flexible.